Hey guys, Regal Reviews here. It is White Rice Wednesday, which means time for my Survivor recap. Wow, I have been watching Survivor since the beginning, and I don't think I've ever cried as much as I did tonight's episode. Tonight was the loved ones visit, and it was really weird because usually we get some um, kind of idea it's coming. Usually the previews the week prior is well, no, the loved ones visit's coming, but I literally did not know it'd be the loved ones episode until yesterday when they showed press video, not videos, pictures. And what's different about this one is not only did, their significant other or their husbands or their moms or dads, etc., their whole families came out. So, like, you see Kim, Jeff says, here's your husband and here's your three kids. I'm thinking, well, first of all, they probably did that because, it's the 40th season to commemorate such an amazing season of such amazing people. That's just it's just so heartwarming. It's like we have no idea what's going on out there. We are only viewers. Like, it's people always complain about the loved ones visiting. Oh, they're just drama queens. Oh, this and that. They're only out there a few weeks. They're out there a lot longer, and clearly if you're complaining about the loved ones visit, then you're not as close to your family as they are. It was a lot. um I'm not gonna go into every loved one's interaction. I'm just gonna go with the ones that stood out to me. I don't know, Sarah's really stood out. Her little guy coming out, he looks so happy to be out there, and I love that. But the one that really stood out, the one that really got me bawling, was Tony. I mean, I love Tony. He's probably one of my favorite winners. He is one of my favorite winners. And just to see that raw emotion and to see him with his kids, his daughter looked like she was crying too. Like, it just probably meant so much to them to see their parents, but it also meant so much to the castaways to see their family in such a grueling, emotionally tolling game that is Survivor. As Tyson put it, when he met his daughter, he mentioned, this is Daddy's uniform. This is where Daddy goes to work. That's where Daddy goes to the bathroom and bathes. I'm like, see, that just is Tyson's humor, and it was just so sweet. And his wife Rachel was kind of taking a step back, and Jeff kept telling her at least 3 different times, Rachel, you could get in on this love, and she's like, no, I want to let them have that moment. That was just so sweet. It just really was an amazing moment. What was really amazing is the people on the edge got time with their loved ones too, and I love the fact that Rob and Amber got to see their girls. That must have meant so much to them to see their mom and dad, who have both won Survivor before, and to see them, like, basically where their story started. That was everything. That probably meant everything to Rob and Amber too. The one that stood out for me on Edge of Extinction was Adam. And people might be thinking, oh, that's because you love Adam. And yeah, it's true. Adam's my favorite winner. But just his story, like, when his loved ones visit on his season, under normal circumstances, his mom would have been out there. Like, from what he said, she and him were big fans of the game. They actually were finalists in, I believe, San Juan del Sur, but they didn't make the cut. And his brother came out the last time while his mom was at home battling stage 4 lung cancer, and his dad came out this time. And Adam wanted his dad to come out so he could get some closure of his mom's death. And his dad at one point was like, I'm gonna freaking cry thinking about it, because his dad basically was like, your mom would be so proud of you. And that's when I basically lost it. I'm like, she would be proud of him. I mean, look how far Adam has come. He was a fan of the game, and he won, which must have been meant the world to his mom to hear that he's been a fan so many years and that he won, and now look at him, he's out there playing the game again. I just really, that one really hit me hard. So, the immunity challenge, they had to get these blocks that spelled immunity, and they had to walk around this rope and basically spell immunity. The concept sounds easy, but you have to basically spell it without spilling the blocks over. So if you make one wrong step of the rope, you can knock it over. And Tony actually won his first immunity challenge in his Survivor career. So congrats to Tony. It's so freaking awesome. So when they get back to camp, there's names being thrown out. Sophie's name is being thrown out because her and Sarah are a pair, and as we all know, pairs are very dangerous in the game. Tyson's name was thrown out, I believe. Jeremy's name was thrown out. Kim was, because Kim's a threat. Like, she's an immunity challenge threat, and I mean, look at her. I mean, if you get Kim to the end, she's gonna beat everyone. And Jeremy is a threat because he's just very sneaky, as Tony put it. And Tyson's a threat because he's an old school player. Correct me if I'm wrong. He does count as old school, right? Or does he count as new school? But he came back from the edge of extinction. He was on the edge of extinction, so he's basically an easy vote to just send him back there. So the question is, there's a lot of names being thrown out. Is this the right time to play advantages? Because Sophie has an idol, Kim has an idol, Sarah has to steal a vote, and Jeremy has the advantage of foul power. So we get the tribal council, and it is chaotic. There's whispers going around everywhere. And I noticed nobody's talking to Jeremy at all, so I know he's going to play his advantage. And him and Sarah both want to say something at the same time, but they're at like a stalemate. Neither one of them want to cave. And Jeremy at first hands his advantage to Jeff. And he basically gets to leave the tribal council. He cannot be voted out. However, he does lose his vote. And the downside, the perk is obvious. He cannot be voted out. The downside to that is he's now even a bigger threat. Now was the time that they needed Jeremy's vote, and now they didn't get his vote. So Jeremy's going to have a lot of explaining to do and a lot of groundwork to make up for next time. And Sarah played her steal a vote and decided to steal Denise's vote. So now Denise doesn't vote and Sarah gets to vote twice. So then when Jeff says that magical phrase, if anyone has immunity and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Kim plays her idol and she ends up playing it for Denise. However, Denise only got 2 votes, so Kim wasted her idol and ended up being Tyson that got sent home, and he was not happy at all. He basically flipped off the area where you give the castaways tokens. So, yeah, he's not going to be a happy camper at the edge of extinction. What I thought was very sweet is that at the end of the episode, the people on the edge went over to hug Jeff to thank you for letting them see their loved ones, and Jeff basically said that was a thank you for making Survivor what it is today. So, and that was basically their reward for that. So next week shows that Tony looks like he's going to be... People might flip on Tony because they think that he's being a double agent, and Jeremy looks like, as I thought, is going to be struggling to get an alliance, but then also get people to trust him again. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's Survivor. If you guys want to check out Survivor, it is on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. on CBS. I hope you guys enjoyed my recap. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. Stay home, be safe, stay regal.